Or not see it. Good morning, everybody. 6:30 a.m. right now on this Wednesday. It's June 18th. I'm Michael Gargiulo.
And I'm Jen Maxfield. Darlene has the morning off. Adele is tracking the commuter alerts, and Storm Team 4's Maria LaRosa is here with today's forecast. We saw it in that shot, right? Yeah. You could barely see the tops of the building.
Right. You saw it or didn't see it.
Right.
Yeah, it's that low cloudiness and fog and tons of humidity. And yes, even some heavy rainfall. We've had it already come through the parts of the Hudson Valley, including in and around the Governor Mario M. Cuomo Bridge. But I'm still tracking some of that heavy rain from this line since early this morning. Coming through now, parts of Fairfield County, right over Bridgeport. You're seeing some of that yellow and orange on the radar. That's that heavier rain near Smithtown and back through Patchogue and even near Sayville. And then this has gotten some lightning, this heavy rain that came through just a little bit ago from Forked River, now past Barnegat Light and moving offshore. So that's some good news. Just be ready, though, today. The ingredients are in place for some more. We're at 66 now at Central Park, 68 in Sussex. Bridgeport, you're at 63. Massapequa, 64. Tons of fog, especially for Nassau and Suffolk County under that dense fog advisory, less than 1/8 of a mile for Islip, and also across Central and South Jersey. So it's another one of those mornings. 72 degrees by 10 a.m. You may get some peaks of sun, but that's just going to help fuel some more showers, even a few thunderstorms by this afternoon and evening. So expect in some areas a slow go for the evening commute as we head up towards 79. All right, 6:31 right now. AM commute, not easy. Adele?
Definitely not easy. It's a repeat of yesterday, pretty much the past couple of days. Low visibility out there. You're going to need plenty of extra time. First up here, 440 northbound from Route 9, the Garden State Parkway, heading out to Amboy Avenue. We've got late running construction. 2 lanes are closed off. You've got delays heading all the way back to the Turnpike. Heading a little further north, we've got a crash on 80 eastbound right by exit 68 heading into the Turnpike itself. 1 lane closed off, bumper to bumper through there, and the Southern State Parkway westbound. Still watching this crash by the Meadowbrook Parkway. Michael, back to you.
Adele, thank you very much. We want to get to a
Opening today, 36 countries will need to commit to improving their vetting of travelers to avoid being added to the Trump administration's travel ban list.
in a couple of hours, so let's check in with Maria and see what's up.
Yeah, I'm going to be retiring this graphic for the summer soon. I know. And if it's the day that everyone's clearing out their lockers today, it's going to be mild and muggy, maybe some outdoor time too, 76 degrees for recess, but tracking some showers by the end of the school day and through the day tomorrow. And it's that excessive heat for next week. Keeping an eye on that in the 10-day.
Maria, thank you. And still to come, we have
a story. If you are heading onto the roadways right now, though, not so sweet here on the Belt Parkway westbound by Flatbush Avenue. Exit 11, we've got a crash taking out a lane coming up in a few minutes. We're going to let you know how far back those delays are going. Here's a live look outside right now, though, onto a quiet ride on the Harlem River Drive. Jen, Michael?
Adele, thanks so much. And remember, you can watch Say New York at 7 a.m. because live local news continues wherever you stream News 4.
Misty start this morning. Authorities are warning visitors at another Jersey Shore beach to steer clear after some special birds made their home in Wildwood.
Now, experts are doing their best to protect the family of oyster catchers. It's happening ahead, though, with a huge music festival, which is also coming to town tomorrow. 10 New York's Ted Greenberg has the details. All right. We hope the oyster catchers can be okay, right, Maria?
Yeah, awareness is key. We appreciate Ted giving us that heads up for sure. We'll be watching very closely. Okay. But it's worth it, right? The little extra inconvenience for humans, for those sweet baby birds. All right, we've got some showers and thunderstorms that have come through parts of the Jersey Shore already this morning. Maybe it's awakened you. I'll show you that in a second. But there's still a chance even into later today. Obviously, tomorrow we're watching that severe threat and that concern for those gusty winds with those thunderstorms too. And then we start to see it wind down on Friday. So we're still setting up for a nice summery weekend before the heat blasts. 66 degrees out there right now, no heat. We've got a lot of humidity though. That dew point's all the way up to 64 degrees. So as we look at Yankee Stadium, you can see that low cloudiness and there's a ton of fog out there as well. Let's show you the live radar. This came through pretty quickly. A lot of lightning offshore right now. So if you're thinking about making that run on the beach, you can go ahead and head out. Still a little bit longer as we go from Brookhaven, Coram to Miller Place at morning walk. Some heavier showers there. And then also into Fairfield County. This line that we've been tracking since this morning is beginning to push on out of there. But again, we're still in that soupy mix, still the ingredients in place. So chance for showers, even a rumble of thunder heading into this afternoon and evening. But again, especially central and South Jersey, where some of those may get gusty again into this evening. Then all eyes on tomorrow afternoon. First, the scattered showers and storms. You see it breaks in the overcast, so I think a little more sunshine tomorrow. But by the evening commute, that line triggering showers and storms from the Hudson Valley, Connecticut through the city, Jersey, Long Island. As that moves through, we start to see the humidity break at least a little bit as temperatures start to build into next week. So the weekend's intact, but this high pressure, this is going to be the summer sizzle where it's the dangerous heat. One, because it's the real first blast of the summer and we're not accustomed to it, but the level, the intensity is definitely there. So that'll be what to watch next week. 79 degrees for this afternoon in the city. We'll see 71 overnight. You can see it's mild and muggy everywhere. Showers and storms move out. More sunshine on Friday. Looks good through the weekend, but by Sunday we start that heat wave. 91 on Sunday, headed to the mid and upper 90s for several days in a row. Overnight lows really warm as well. All right, 6:48. Adele, what are you keeping an eye on?
A lot going on this morning. That low visibility is definitely not making it easy to get around. Let's start things off here on the LIE westbound over by exit 27 for the Clearview Expressway. You've got one lane closed off. Delays have trickled all the way back into Nassau County. Grand Central Parkway, unfortunately, not a much better option here. We are going to be seeing some slowdowns, but again, a little bit better than the LIE at this point. If you are heading on to the Belt Parkway in Brooklyn, westbound by exit 11 for Flatbush Avenue. This crash still takes out a couple of lanes. You've got a solid ride heading all the way back just past exit 13 and then heading into New Jersey here. 440 northbound, lingering construction closes down 2 lanes from the Garden State Parkway out to Amboy Avenue. That's all for now. Back to you, Jen.
Adele, thank you. Good morning, and thank you so much for streaming with us. It is Wednesday, June 18th. I'm Jen Maxfield, in for Darlene.
I'm Michael Gargiulo. Adelle Caballero is here tracking our roads and rails on this Wednesday morning. Storm Team 4's Maria LaRosa here with today's forecast. You made that face already.
I did. I know. I was like, we got another morning where it's the mugginess, the fog. We got some showers coming on through, all of it. What we don't have yet, the heat. We do see warmer temperatures, though, ahead for today. We'll show you that in a second. But we got the wet pavement and sidewalks there. As we look at the plaza, the big picture shows still, again, no big areas of rainfall, but just present, still persistent here. We've had some showers come through parts of the Hudson Valley, Long Island, some thunder that came across parts of Ocean County this morning. We're sort of resetting now, but we've got a ton of that low level moisture, that humidity, and the fog. Certainly the clouds, we may get a few peaks of sun in there by 1 o'clock, 77 degrees, though we expect a few more showers and thunderstorms to pop up during the afternoon and evening, so maybe a slow evening commute for some of us. More fog and that humidity sticking around tonight. Notice those temperatures stuck in the upper 60s and low 70s, so even warmer tomorrow. All right, let's get an update on that commute. What's the latest, Adele?
Latest is it's not easy getting around. Very low visibility. This is pretty much what we've been seeing over the course of the past few days. On top of that, we do have some lingering construction here on 440 northbound from the Garden State Parkway, Route 9 out to Amboy Avenue. 2 lanes are closed off. No word yet on when this is going to wrap up, but you've got delays heading all the way back to Route 1. Also on the Belt Parkway westbound by exit 11 for Flatbush Avenue, a crash takes out a lane through here. Delays have trickled back into Queens. And as a reminder, we're going to be seeing overnight construction on the BQE eastbound Atlantic Avenue out to the Brooklyn Bridge. Jen, Michael, back to you.
Thanks, Adele.
Right now, we're looking at the risk of severe weather in certain places, Maria.
Yeah, we've had to get some gusty thunderstorms later today. Actually had a few through central and South Jersey already this morning. So that's something on tap today. Tomorrow, more showers and thunderstorms and more heat, where we finally get some sunshine, comfortable warmth on Friday. Then dangerous heat builds into next week. We'll talk numbers in the 10-day.
Still to come, Maria. Thank you so much.
Hasn't been easy getting around this morning. Right now, Route 21 southbound, the off-ramp to 78 express lanes completely shut down for a crash. Coming up in a few minutes, we're also going to let you know what your commute around town for the day ahead is going to look like. Let's take a live look outside right now. Behind that fog is the Grand Central Parkway by LaGuardia Airport. You're watching Today in New York.
Look at the red flag warning there in Point Pleasant Beach, and authorities are warning visitors about something else at a Jersey Shore beach to steer clear after some special birds made their home in Wildwood.
So experts, they're doing their best to protect these birds. It's a family of oyster catchers, especially because there's a huge music festival that's also coming to town. That's tomorrow. Day New York's Ted Greenberg has the details. Waving goodbye.
Bye, and thank
Hi,
you.
Maria. It's really hot out.
I know, and those little hands, they can be pretty fierce, though. So let the professionals take care of that. But we're glad to see that baby all good. We do have some stormy weather, and it's going to be hot. And we, especially today and tomorrow, will be watching for the potential of severe weather, gustier thunderstorms. That's our main concern, especially tomorrow with the gusts that could exceed 55 miles per hour. And of course, heavy rainfall that could disrupt the afternoon drive tomorrow. We'll dive into details in a second. And then things wind down on Friday, and then we can talk all about the incredible heat building for next week. We've been watching this all morning long. Some showers, not much thunder here. Now moving out of our area for the most part, out of Fairfield County, still coming through portions of Suffolk County, and this cell that came through Ocean County earlier this morning with some lightning and thunder and some of that heavy rainfall. But we still have all the humidity in place, so ingredients are there. Just need a little trigger to get them going. And yes, we have a few spotty showers possible into the afternoon and evening. And you can see once again, especially central and south Jersey, some may have that heavier rainfall, the gustier winds. Then tomorrow with more sunshine, I think, breaking out, warmer temperatures and a boundary off to our northwest. That's all you need to get showers and thunderstorms going through the early afternoon. That main push coming during the evening drive from the city, central and south Jersey, Long Island, even into Connecticut and the Hudson Valley. Just a heads up, expect some travel disruptions there. That moves out, and then we have actually not a bad, comfortable start to the weekend. Friday and Saturday, that humidity comes down just a bit, but then it's right back with that summer sizzle and that dome of heat building with dangerous heat. In fact, being the first of the season is always a little bit tougher. We're just not accustomed to it. Not much to see out there. A lot of low clouds, drizzle and fog. We'll see those shower chances by this afternoon. Temperatures right about 79 for the high, and again by the late afternoon and evening, that chance for storms. Same for tomorrow. After we get to Saturday into Sunday, we start that heat wave. 91 on Sunday, but more like the mid and upper 90s. Near 100 degrees on Tuesday. That could be close to a record overnight lows. Exceptionally warm, adding to that risk of some of that dangerous heat. All right, let's check in with the commute and see how things are moving along. Adele, good morning.
Good morning, Maria. Good morning to everyone streaming with us. Moving along very slowly, which is exactly how it should be right now. Visibility is very low, but unfortunately, we are also seeing a lot of accidents right now. One of those being 80 eastbound over by exit 68, heading into the New Jersey Turnpike. 2 lanes are closed off. Major backups through the area. As a result, expect to see up to 60-minute delays at the George Washington Bridge if that's where you're headed. Down to the Bell Parkway here in Brooklyn, westbound side by exit 11 for Flatbush Avenue. You've got a couple lanes closed off again for an accident. Solid ride heading all the way back into Queens. Looking ahead now for your commute through the overnight. BQE eastbound from Atlantic Avenue out to the Brooklyn Bridge. Only 1 lane will be getting by from 11 p.m. heading out to 5 a.m. This will be continuing every night until next Tuesday, June 24th. As a reminder, alternate side parking rules and meter rules are also in effect for today. Jen, Michael, back to you.
Adele, thank you.
I'll give you a little tour of the radar. No warnings, and I'm not seeing much in the way of lightning with all of this, but it's been a band of heavier showers all the way from Dutchess County, Unionville, down through Putnam County and into Westchester County, along with Fairfield County. We're seeing some of the heaviest rain right now, right between Stamford and Norwalk, and then also into parts of Nassau, pushing into Suffolk County right now. Babylon and Oak Beach seeing some of that steadiest rainfall. Overall, though, that's kind of it for now, but we'll see things be active again later on this afternoon. Mild and muggy, we know that. 66 at Central Park. There's some pretty dense fog. We have advisories up for Nassau, Suffolk County, and coastal Connecticut, as well as Westchester County. Visibility less than a quarter mile. And then showers and thunderstorms possible heading into the afternoon. Even a few bits of sun, headed up to about 79 today. All right, straight up 6 o'clock. And Adele, what are you keeping an eye on?
We've got a lot going on, of course, with the low visibility. It is not making for the safest commute out there, so please be very careful. Give yourself some extra time out there. Right now, 80 eastbound over by exit 69 for the New Jersey Turnpike. We've got a crash taking out a lane. This is obviously going to impact your commute into the George Washington Bridge. We are already seeing some taps on the brakes through there. And here's a live look outside onto the upper level and lower level approaches to the bridge. Expect to see about 30-minute delays already. We'll obviously continue to keep you updated on that. And then New Jersey Turnpike southbound inner roadway, lingering construction, closes down all lanes from exit 14 heading down to exit 8. Alternate side is also in effect for today. Jen, back to you.
Adele, thank you. Developing this morning, New York City comptroller and mayoral candidate Brad Lander is under investigation. This after he was arrested by federal agents at immigration court. Today, New York's Tracy Strahan is live from